What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Marvel Rivals Get to Know Your Toon. Today, we're going to be talking about Winter Soldier. Oh, that is just an awesome opening intro, and he looks dope. He's a 3-star duelist, or DPS. He takes a little bit of learning to get to know, but once you do, he is awesome. As you see here, he's got a couple different costume skins, the Revolution and Navy Trooper. The Navy Trooper is pretty good. He does have an MVP animation as well. He's got a couple of those ready to go. The first one's cool. Let's play. It's kind of fun too. Very dramatic. Let's see. He does have some emotes as well, showing off that brand new arm, his bionic arm. And of course, he does have a spray like everybody else. Kind of cool. You know, I like the red under the eyes. Good focus on that by the animators. But let's get into his abilities because he is awesome. So, his main weapon is really kind of his only weapon, is the Rotostern, in which he shoots explosive rounds out of his blaster. Now, they do splash damage as well. These are very strong, but you only get 3 of them, okay? So it's a limited amount. Now, we're going to start using his arm, and one of his abilities with his arm is Tainted Voltage, in which you charge up and you can unleash an energy blast in the direction of your enemies. This blast is not only important in setting up his kit because it deals damage, but it also slows down his enemies, okay? Now, his other arm ability is his bionic hook, sort of like Scorpion. He reaches out and says, "Get over here!" And he launches enemies up into the air and deals a vicious uppercut to them as well. Now, this is also key to his abilities. And one other thing we want to talk about is his Trooper's Fist, in which he dashes forward and launches those enemies, grabs them all, and launches them up into the air. Now, all these abilities are going to weave together shortly in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at his ultimate, his Kraken Impact. Armed and dangerous, he jumps up into the air, slams the ground down, and then you see these enemies have this damage threshold. If you do enough damage to get them beyond that threshold, you get to do the ultimate again. See that darkened mark? Boom, again, it lights up. Down, again. See that darkened mark? Boom, again, down. He gets it again. This is insane for an ultimate. You can chain this ultimate as long as you can keep this going. So if a team is staggered, oh boy, they're in big trouble, guys. You don't understand how crazy it is. Now, his passive is really key to all of this kit because what it is a ceaseless charge, meaning he can shoot rounds and his gun automatically reloads as you do a bionic arm movement. So 1-2, arm movement, 1-2, arm movement. He's got 3. You can even do 3 if you're quick enough to get to the arm movement before the animation starts. But this is key to Winter Soldier's kit. He also has a nice team up with Rocket where, like Punisher, he gets infinite ammo and faster usage of it too. So this is the combo that I'm talking about. Shoot, shoot, energy blast. Shoot, shoot, hook. Shoot, shoot, uppercut. It's crazy, and it reloads his gun every time, so you don't waste any time reloading the gun, meaning you have more time to deal damage and build up that ult, which could never end, assuming that the team is trickling in. His kit is absolutely wild, and it's so worth mastering this pattern here, okay? 2-2 energy blast, 2-2 hook, 2-2 uppercut. Keep going. He's also got some lore, some achievements as well too, but that's Winter Soldier. Let's see him in action. And remember, that pattern is really how you want to run his kit because he is so strong and he doesn't stop. It's so hard to get him to stop. And once he gets that ultimate, if you use that well and you make good choices in who you're getting, it just keeps rolling. It's so hard to stop. He's hard to hit. Anyways, let's check out some footage. So here we are. I'm sort of on the side, in the back, kind of doing poke damage as much as I can with that weapon. Ideally, I want to use that energy punch because it slows down enemies there and makes them vulnerable. Helps out my team too. Obviously, slowing them down lets them focus damage a little more. I haven't really gotten to a rhythm yet. This is, like I said, my second time playing Winter Soldier, so haven't quite got him down yet. But as you see, it starts to come. Here, poke damage, getting a little low on health. Poke damage, charge punch. Couldn't land a hook. I lunged forward. That was not a great play right there, admittedly, okay? But it's early. Trust me, the good plays are coming. Hawkeye, boy, he's tough too. So really, I really want to start focusing on that combo again, and you'll see how it pays off more in the next rounds. You know, he doesn't really have a ton of mobility. I'll say that about him. He's really tough, like Wolverine as a DPS. He doesn't have tremendous escapability. So if you've got a lot of sharpshooters in the back row, snipers, he's maybe not the best pick because he can get picked off pretty easily because he doesn't move a lot. Now here's his armed and dangerous. Use the ult. That worked. I got a double KO right off the bat. Still haven't really got the ult down yet, but I chained it together again. You have an 8-second cooldown on this ult, and I got it chained together again. And I used it thinking someone was there, but it was just a Loki clone. So anyways, my ult is still ready to use, but it's about to run out of timer because no one's left. I tried to use it one more time, but I couldn't keep it going. They were too far away. They weren't close enough for me to chain it together further. But I'm keep using that heavy blaster damage. I mean, those 3 rounds, they're big, explosive stopping rounds. I want to slow them down when I can. You know, Hulk's got the shield. He's a lot to deal with. But maybe I can grab and slow them down more and bring them in. Use the dashing punch. I don't want to get too close to these guys because he's not amazing up close. He's definitely like a mid-range Toon. You kind of want to, you know, stay back when you got to stay back. And when you're ready to get in close, you want to get in close. And yeah, there I just panicked with Penny going off. And I just said, hey, I might as well jump off the cliff. No ult for you, Penny. Although she already had her ult, so. But yeah, that was not the brightest play. I didn't actually mean to do that.
Never miss.
Now Strange uses the ult there. I see he's got Penny frozen, so I try and do some damage to her. Hulk comes after me. I try to ult him, and I kind of get my lunch eaten. He gamma stuns me, which completely negates me, unfortunately. I want to keep wearing him down, though. He's using his shield. He's being a good tank, but he's really low health, so he's going down soon. Puny Banner is toast. So, yeah, they kept us off that point for a long time. We weren't fighting on point, but now I think we have an advantage, so we're running back in. Power punch, slow down Penny. She can be difficult. Deal with her. Get rid of that spider trap. I hate that thing. It's so strong and controlling the area. Shooting out those mines everywhere. And here we just kind of want to keep poking, keep them at bay, keep them at the point, right? That's fine by me with these explosive shots. I mean, the power punch, the energy charge is a range shot, so you can send that too. You're not going to be really hooking as much at distance because you're not going to reach that far. But Hulk makes a push for the point. Good for him, trying to be a good teammate and save it. But we toast him. Loki's doing his magic. I bite it. Unfortunately. Yeah, Psylocke is cleaning up the mess. And yeah, I think they actually capture this first point too. I think I'm 14-3 at this point. Not the best start in the world. Yeah. So, I think we lose this first point, unfortunately. Yeah, we didn't quite make it back in time. But that's okay. I'm starting to get a feel for Winter Soldier if you haven't yet seen it. And so we're just magically going to skip ahead here through all these the 30 seconds or so of that screen and loading screens and get right back into it. You see I come correct with my ult right away. So we'll see how that plays out here in just a second. Boom, they got a healer out in the middle. I think she's toast. She ults. I try to ult to counter that. And yeah, I basically get wrecked because they had that healing ult up and there was just no damaging them, unfortunately. So that's a great way to not use Winter Soldier's ult when they have sort of the invulnerability or super armor time, because Winter Soldier's whole ult is predicated on you knocking them down below that like quarter threshold of health and or killing them. So if you can do one of those two, you're good. But So we got to kind of pick our poison here. We got World Breaker here. I bring him in close to me. I say, get over here, World Breaker. Not the smartest move. It worked out in my direction. I don't think he quite knew what to do with that, to be honest with you. Because he could have smashed my face down if he got a hold of me. But anyways, we sort of survived that. I didn't right there, but we got a lot of their tanks down low. I'm still sitting at 14-5. Haven't done much since that match, but I think that's all about to change soon. Again, with Winter Soldier, it's all about these combos. Blam, blam, ability. Blam, blam, arm ability. Blam, blam, arm ability. It just keeps that gun reloaded, and the gun is strong. It's powerful. So now our team, thankfully, took the point, which is amazing. I didn't do too much to do that. I see Hawkeye over there shooting, so I shoot him and shoot him with the, yeah, and I sniped him there. Maybe a bit lucky in that one. I see them. I hear an ult. Try to slow them down with the energy blast. All right, I got my ult again. I'm frozen with Gamma, so that's not going to stop me this time, right? No. I'm getting in there. Let's go. Bang. KO. Bang. There's that threshold. Got it again. Bang. There's that threshold. Bang. Got it again. There's that threshold again. Got it again. Again. Got it again. And I got it again. It's absolutely insane. With an 8-second cooldown. They're coming back again, and I still have it. I'm on a 10-player KO streak there. That's absolutely mental. And I try to get it again, but I think they realized at that point, you know, we're just going to hang back here. This Winter Soldier is popping, and we should not want any part of that because he just keeps chaining it. And it's a strong attack. It really is. And that threshold's easy to break down if you continue that combo of shoot, shoot, shoot ability or shoot, shoot ability, 2 or 3, depending on your preference. He's just really, really strong. And the more you can chain that thing together, the deadlier he is. Like, insanely deadly. I really like him. I think he's going to be a top-tier Toon, no doubt, because that's just an insane sort of ability. And thankfully, we've got healing armor back here, too. I couldn't remember if someone was at point or not, I think, there. But I was really happy with that round. I think I went from, like, 15-4 to, yeah, something much higher. 30-5, so not a bad turnaround, I'd say, right?
The battlefield may change,
and I've got the team up with Rocket, which is great, too, that aids in the quickness of that shot. So if you have Rocket, you're talking bam, bam, bam. Well, it's infinite, so you don't actually have to use the abilities to reload, but you should certainly use the power one because that slows down the enemies. So if you're bam, bam, bamming them, they're not running. You know what I mean? They can't move. They're kind of stuck in the mud, and you can keep shooting them. Again, a really nice team up with Rocket, and I'm not sure how long our teammate's been Rocket, but good on him. I think he saw me start to pop when he switched, and that teaming up of the ult is just mental. And so we're going to speed up again here through a little Hollywood magic and get right into the fight at the beginning of the fight on point. You don't need to see me running points. That's nice and boring, right? So here I'm kind of hanging up high, taking my shots where I can. I'm not really hitting anything, but I have my ultimate, and I was about to punch the floor there, but thankfully I found a hole in the floor. And there's Penny. She was weak. I couldn't get her below the threshold, though. They had some really good healing going on there, so I'm kind of torn, and our team's in a bit of trouble here. We're not getting exactly what we want, but enough to take the point, thankfully, because I got good teammates, and they had an armor pack machine up. So thanks, Rocket. Now I see a couple of them underground, so I'm just gonna push up, try and slow them down, take my pot shots when I can. Oh, they're poking out. That's gonna be your mistake there, Hawkeye. Oh, almost a twofer right there. Got him. Their Psylocke used their ability. Didn't do much. He kind of ended up running away for the most part. And now the great thing is you got these choke points within these maps, so you can just kind of keep shooting. If they get close, hook them close. Slow them down. Keep firing. Keep those rounds coming. That continual damage is just massive with him. You know, be it Rocket's infinite ammo boost, which there you can see. I walked into that field, but I'm pushing up more. I see my teammates there more. I want to get a little closer. I want to get into that action. I can get some good hooks going on there, like right there, you know, or the dashing punch, like right there. These restructures, sometimes they just build at the wrong time.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I want to keep that Hulk at bay for sure, even though I pull him in. I remember he got World Breaker last time. I'm like, well, that kind of worked out okay. Let me pull him in again. Again, not the smartest idea to pull a Hulk into you, but hey, it's kind of working here. Keep those Loki clones down as much as you can. You can see Hank's a little slow down there. You know, it's nice. I like this choke because it's got a health pack right there. They're not coming in over the top and taking the high ground, which they probably should. I've got my ult again, and I just say, yeah, screw it. Let's get into it. I got it again. I killed another one. I can see there's another one there. I can splat him out, so guess what? I'm going to get it again. These low-level Loki toons, you know, these clones, it's really helping me because they don't have a lot of HP. So if I can do damage on them, I'm going to keep that train rolling. And I do, again! As he's so fond of saying. It's my favorite ult, it honestly is. Yeah, he's just so much fun to play. If you get that basic pattern down, I promise you, you will be good with him, okay? And we ended up winning the match, of course. In large part, I started popping off. I was horrible for the first map. Couldn't get anything done, really. I got a couple kills, but dying way too much and at the wrong times. And look, lo and behold, MVP. I wonder which clip that's going to be for. I'm going to guess second match. When I had like a 10 or 15 kill streak going with that ultimate. It's just insane. And remember, those Loki clones count. So you keep drilling them, you're going to extend that. That 8 seconds lasts a long time. So here's the highlight. Let's relive it one more time. Slow him down with that punch.
Armed and dangerous. Again.
Literally smiling the whole time. I'm just smiling watching this.
Stick around. Again.
Again.
Target me again.
Again. It's filthy.
No mercy. That's
Yeah.
what I need.
No mercy, seriously.
Again.
And they're coming back, and I still have it. It just seems so unfair. And I love it so. So anyways, that's Winter Soldiers. You can see 38-5. Not terribly bad. And MVP out of it too. Pretty cool. So those are my thoughts on Winter Soldier. I absolutely love him. I think he's a ridiculous character right now and is must play. Takes a second to learn. Learn that pattern, learn that kit, keep that passive rolling, and you just continually do damage. And then once you get that ult going, oh my lord. If you have just a little bit of support to help you get those thresholds, you keep that rolling. He's near impossible to stop, honestly. Pick him up, play him. But as always, I want to know your thoughts. So please like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think. I'm reading, responding to everything. And thank you again for watching this so much. I'm really having fun making these. And we'll see you next time on Marvel Rivals Get to Know Your Toon.